Okay, so I'm planning my next short movie. It's going to be completely silent. I'm not talking silent like another one that I made, which has music in it and also has, you know, parts where it's just text on the screen. With this one, I'm saying no soundtrack whatsoever. The words on the screen, if they're there, they have to be there for a reason. I was looking through this book I have that has titles of movies, synopses of it, and all that. I came across one. I'm not an Andy Warhol fan at all, but Andy Warhol basically ripped off, um, Pink Flamingos to an extent, or at least John Waters to an extent, with one. And I had a note in there, your own version, so that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be one about somebody trying to be the most hated, vile human being alive to an extent. There is going to be a part where they're typing on the computer, so there'll be some text there. I'm planning to use some fake news footage, and with that, I can get away with the ticker being at the bottom of the screen to give a little bit more text if needed. But in the synopsis, it was this lady was a hitman killing like animals and kids, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so the most outlandish, messed up stuff that there is. So I'm gonna go a little bit of that route. It might not be original, and nothing is anymore. Let's just face it. So I'm gonna try to do whatever I can do with that. The thing that's gonna be good about this is I don't have to worry about where I shoot, when I shoot, or any shit like that because volume around me doesn't matter. Shit can be loud as hell. Anything can happen around me as long as it's not on camera. It doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't throw a shadow where there doesn't need to be a shadow or some shit, I'm good. So, as far as actual filming, this is going to make things a lot easier. Um, that's for damn sure. It's just getting the ideas across. I have some. I need a little bit more of that one, not much. Then I'm going to start filming. I'll probably, if I can, I'm going to have the whole thing done today because it's just going to be shooting and editing. I don't have to worry about audio, just placing things where they need to go. That's it. There's going to be text on the screen for the title of the damn thing. And then probably before the movie starts to let people know you can turn the volume up. It's not going to get louder, right? That's it. So people aren't like, well, the audio is bad. The audio is bad. The audio is not bad. The audio is non existent. The way I came up with this is there's this Korean movie that I saw years ago. Well, last year, I think, yeah. And it's about a deaf guy, and I didn't realize I had it muted. So when I was watching it, there was no sound. And I thought, oh, this is really cool. Then there's this Chinese movie I saw that had no dialogue. The sound from the streets and everything was fine, but they never talked. I'm like, okay, so things can be done. I already knew it. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to go completely silent. Last night, I decided, well, now's the time because I got another documentary filmed and edited and everything. Just for some reason, there's a copyright problem. So that's the reason it's not up here. I want to find out what that is, fix that, and once that's fixed, yeah, give it a shot. And then I have another documentary that I am currently doing animation for. Still needs to be edited a little bit as well. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to be doing this. So that's going to push that one back a little bit. But it's a bigger project due to the animation. So I want something that I can knock out fast. And this is going to be it. Hopefully, it'll be up today or tomorrow. I just got to figure out a few different things. But that's where we're at with it. So I'm just showing you, you can make whatever you want. You can do it by yourself. You don't need any fancy equipment. And right now, I'm not even using my phone stand, okay? I'm using... Let me move my hand. I'm not trying to block the camera. Yeah. Kleenex. It has something else behind it to help steady it. But yeah, that is what I'm using for the camera. Now, I do have a phone stand, which is just a, straight up and down, where the phone can go in different angles and all that shit, which is helpful. I use it all the time, but I don't need to, and chances are, at points during the filming of this next one, I'm not going to be using it. Points I definitely will be, points I definitely won't be. So, there you go.